Hi everybody.
What's your name?
Trudy Walker.
Trudy Walker?
Yes.
I'm with Miss Trudy. Oh, there goes a bee. And we're up in North Alabama, and we got bees in our floor. So Miss Trudy, originally from Germany. How long have you been here?
20 years.
20 years?
Yes.
She still sounds like she's from Germany. But see, I'm from Illinois, in Alabama, and people in Alabama go, "You ain't from around here, are you?" And I say, "Why, no, I am not." But when I go up home, people go, "You ain't from around here, are you?" And I say, "No, I ain't." Man without a home. But anyway, there's one flying up there too.
Yeah.
So, you know how every once in a while I get, somebody to come hang out with me. Well, Jerry's standing over on the other side of the camera. He said he's not YouTube worthy. She swears up and down she ain't. I ain't saying a word. But I'm fixing to open up this hole. You gonna help me?
No.
She swears she won't. Eventually, but before this job's over with, she will hold the bee. You will. There comes one out of the hole. What I've done is I went ahead and we did all our normal, find out where they're at. They're coming in off the corner of the house on the outside. Down below us is a very nicely finished drywall ceiling, which Mr. Jerry said, you ain't messing it up. She went, he's right, so therefore I'm not going to go through the ceiling and mess up their drywall. So we're going through the floor, which pretty much is going to make a big mess because all the honey's going to separate and hang onto the board, and the brood's going to go down in. He called about 3 weeks ago. Said they got the bee. Are you still scared?
No.
Are you all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, say hey to everybody.
Hi everybody.
Okay, just making sure you're still breathing.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you embarrassed yet?
No, a little nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because what you're gonna to do?
Well, they're just hanging out.
Okay.
But I mean, you know where the door is at. You can run at any time.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing opened up. I'm probably gonna get eat up because it has rained the last 3 days. A cool front run through yesterday. It's not so bad with the wind blowing and keeping me cool in this room, but the bees have no forage. Everything's pretty much ended, dried up and done its thing, and they're just kind of hanging out. So they've got nothing to do. Temperature change. They're all at home right now because it's raining. So we're sitting here, me and Trudy, we're looking at Jerry going, he's trying to figure out how in the world that we're looking at each other.
We got nothing showing back here.
Look on the display on the front.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we can see ourselves talking.
Oh, I
talking to our camera. So.
If I turn that around,
yeah,
I got you.
But really, honestly, at this point, I'm just waiting for you to open that up. I'll get the smoker and I will smoke them while you pry that up. You ain't gonna do it?
No. I'm sorry.
All right then.
All right. Thanks.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, go back to your place of safety because I'm fixing to open this thing up. Thanks, Trudy.
You're welcome.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Make sure you get on that side of the door over there. But actually, I do get a kick out of this because when I get to doing these things, people won't get anywhere near it until they realize I'm not getting eat up. And then they're like, oh, hey, I want to see that. Let me come over here and take a picture or something. Oh, I know what I did. Where's that? Where's that? I got 1 or 2 nails that I didn't pull. Where are they at? All right.
We get them working out. Oh, you really bad. lot.
That's crazy.
So is that the old comb that you were talking about?
It's a lot of color.
Is that the old stuff? You said that there would be some like real dark comb.
Well, the light one is good, the bad.
Yeah.
This is the dark old stuff. This is over right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and flip that light off. All right, what I got over here is the center where she makes all the new babies. All this over here is loaded full of honey. All this over here is loaded full of honey. So, got my hands full.
Got a good batch?
Yeah, this is huge. That right there is telling me, yeah, they've been here for that long. So,
Yes, I get some honey.
you get honey only if you come in here and get it. Yeah,
I think you're doing just a wonderful job.
you say that now,
No,
right?
you're doing a good job. Look at you. Look at that go.
All right, that's it. People won't get anywhere near it till they realize I'm not getting eat up. And then they're like, oh, hey, I want to see that. Let me come over here and take a picture or something.
Oh my God, I need to make a picture of this.
Well, you come in here and take your picture then.
Well, I need to get
Come
my
on.
phone.
Huh?
But I need to show this to work because they were like, oh, I don't think so. I was like, look at this.
Did you get a picture?
Yes, I got a bunch of them. This is crazy. Oh, you guys.
Go ahead and turn the light on. Go ahead and turn the light on. Come here.
Yeah, come.
Come here. I'm stinky. I gotta get a bucket of water.
Well, I want to get a long shot.
No, I'm going to
Okay.
go close.
You go close.
Wow, look.
Now she decides to come in here.
Holy macaronis.
They'll come after me.
Yeah.
This is huge.
This just goes to prove that they're scared to death whenever they're in the floor. But then when they realize the bee remover's not getting eat up, then they get a little more brave. And then when they see this, it's all said and done with. Now she's going to end up being a beekeeper. Well, at least a honey buyer, but regardless, we're full up. I'll move the camera in a second and I'll show you what's going on. Alright gang, so that's what we're looking at. We've got 3 separate voids, and the one over here, the one over there, have both packed full of honey. Now the brood chamber, which is right here in the middle, has definitely got all the honey that it needed up on top, and I'm sure there's plenty of brood in there. I'm just absolutely amazed at the amount of honey that's actually in this. We are, however, at the end of our nectar flow in the area that I'm at in North Alabama, and the way it's looking right now is they had a pretty good season. So obviously the first and the second voids they're going to be pretty easy to get the comb out relative to the far side over here. That's going to be somewhat of a mess, but all said and done with, I think that this is probably one of the best scenarios that we could have asked for in this, other than the fact that I've got a bunch of dripping honey down on the drywall ceiling up there, so we're going to have to get going and get to do that. One of the problems that I'm going to have is, as I can already see down in here, the bees are going to have a place to run down in between the walls, so we're really going to hope that we can get our queen fairly soon and make things a lot easier on me, the bee remover. Well, that's it. So you got to see it, and let's go from there. You want to help me?
No.
She swears she won't. Eventually, but before this job's over with, she will hold a bee. You will. Second frame into the brood area. You saw the brood area was in that little dark section in the middle. Second frame in, pulled it up and out, and there she was. Little real dark little carnelian, but the way they're acting, they're about, oh Lord, they're about borderline. They're acting like they're a little bit Russian. And I know that's gonna, all you Russian breeders that are gonna turn around and talk about how nice the Russians are. Okay, but they got some vodka pissed off in them, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm only kidding. Listen, at the end of the conversation, I told you it's overcasted. It's rained the last couple days. Our flow's about done, and I've turned around and I've opened up this void and, you know, rehoming them. So, you know, they're just a little bit more defensive than anything that I've dealt with this year. But anyway, there's my queen. And let me see if we can let y'all see her. I know you guys like to see her. So, no, you can't see her, but you see how long that little old bee is in there? She's just chilling out. She's like, hey, hey. So anyway, all right, Miss Trudy, there's your girl. You know what's funny is that if they are Russian, the Russian beehive living in the German woman's house, I'm sure there's probably a joke in there that I don't know about, but anyway, yeah. So the German lady evicted the Russian bees. It's just not very nice. Alright guys, we're getting back to it. I still got bees to get. Alrighty there, boys and girls. I've got most of the comb out. Still got those two little sections over there to the left. But I wanted to kind of show you, this is what I mean by taking the break. Alright, when you look down in there, let me see if I can put my finger right here. Right here is the top of the downstairs wall. Right here is where that soundboard is, which actually acts as the insulator for the wall for downstairs. There's a gap behind it between that and the brick. So the bees have got plenty of places to run right down in here, plus all the little holes in the brick and wherever else they want to go. So what I'm doing is I'm allowing them to come back up out of here. Now they're gathering around over in this area, licking up a lot of that little bit of comb, honey, I apologize, that has dripped down. But now they're kind of up here and they've got purpose with me being out of the way. So what I'm going to do now is kick the vacuum back up, and I'll vacuum up all these little stragglers, whatnot, and I'll probably go ahead and take a little bit more. The rest of this comb right here, I'm going to go ahead and take out. What you can barely see is this electrical wire right here. Underneath it is a piece of brood comb. Alright, and it's actually got some cat brood on it. I will leave that as my last piece, because once I remove this, they'll actually come over here and, you know, probably kind of hang out on top of that. Then I'll let them do that while I'm getting rid of this. So what I've done is, you can tell right here, that's my little queen cage. So the corner entrance is right off this side of the house. That's where they're coming and going. So all these returning foragers are now kind of coming up in here. They're figuring out something crazy happened over here, but they're communicating enough to let them know that, hey, you know, Mama's sitting over here in this cage and we don't know why. But I'm going to go ahead and let them, you know, gather up over in here. And I'm gonna start removing my comb here, and then I'll get this one, and then I'll get this one, and I'll work my way over to it. And just, you know, basically I'm running them towards their entrance. So that's just some basics about what I'm doing. And once I'm completely done with the job, I'll scrape out everything that I can get out. On this void, I'm gonna have to clean up that spilt honey as best that I can. She had some old towels, so we threw one of them in there. Just go ahead and start sucking up some of that honey. That's about it. Sorry this isn't one of the most exciting, you know, action-packed videos, other than kind of watching me vacuum. But other than that, I figured I'd give you a little bit of information to fill the void space of live action. And they have whooped my butt. You'll see it when I close. My left eye is already swelled, and JP's, I'm sure, going to comment on something on that sooner or later, that yeah, they got me good on my left eye. Alright, gang, we're done. I had the biggest problem over here with getting all that honey out. I mean, there's just no way to do it. And what made it worse was that they actually had room to build down further than what I could get to. I let the homeowner know that there's going to be a little bit between the soundboard and the brick that still going to be there, but just can't do anything about it. So otherwise, got everything out and started putting my first piece back in. Going to go ahead and put the other one on and sweep up. We had some overstressed bees. There's a few of them down here. But what I'm going to do is get everything cleaned up, and I'm headed home. It's already, it's about 7:30 p.m. and I'm done. These girls are the pissiest that I have had all year. Got a little puffy going out of my eye. I took a couple, 2 or 3 stings. If I told y'all, we'd probably be like 97. Yeah, about 97 stings. We actually put the smoke to them and they didn't even care. So this is some pretty rotten little bees that we got in this.
Little angry bees come out.
I would like to thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. I'm sorry this one wasn't super informative, but I'm more so kind of putting this together for the homeowner. Miss Trudy, she was a trooper. She, you know, if I would have had the camera rolling, you'd have got a kick out of her swearing up and down. She wasn't coming anywhere near this room, and you know, you got to see her actually turn around and vacuuming bees. So she's sitting out back right now with a couple of neighbor ladies having a good time talking about how she vacuumed bees and removed them. But she had a good time. They got to keep some really good sweet honey. Really enjoyed that. So that's all for the goodbyes. I feel like getting home. I'm pretty whooped. This stuff can actually, it can tax you sometimes. So guys, thanks again for watching the video, and I'm gone. See ya.